Welcome to our guide on how to save money while traveling. Today, we will explore various ways you can minimize expenses during your trips, from choosing the right vehicle to finding affordable accommodations and understanding the impact of travel choices on the environment. We'll also look at travel insurance in detail. Let's get started. When it comes to choosing a vehicle for your travel adventures, it's essential to consider fuel efficiency. There are a few types of vehicles to choose from: electric vehicles, EVs, hybrids, petrol and diesel. Each has its advantages and costs. EVs and hybrids are more fuel efficient and environmentally friendly, saving you money in the long run. The hybrid vehicle works by charging a battery, which is then used to power the vehicle. This is useful because it can run without the need for charging. Pure battery vehicles are obviously cheaper to run because electricity is a lower cost than petroleum or diesel per mile. These are increasing in range before recharging, but often states or nations haven't got enough chargers in the areas people want to visit. That is probably a temporary situation. Petrol and diesel vehicles tend to be cheaper up front, but fuel costs can add up quickly. Diesel cars are slightly more efficient on longer runs than petrol. This is due to the fact they use a spark to ignite the fuel, whereas diesels use compression. Diesel vehicles are better than they were at coping with cold weather. Sadly, the fuel costs of both are volatile and often rise steeply during wars or economic problems. It's important to note that modern vehicles are often safer and more reliable than older vehicles. If you hire a vehicle, check it is roadworthy. Check the tire pressure, the oil, water, fuel, and make sure you can read a full history of it before setting off. If you hire a car, do it from a reputable firm. Did you know that your driving style and speed can significantly impact fuel consumption? Avoid excessive acceleration and harsh braking as they consume more fuel. Drive smoothly and maintain a steady speed. Observe speed limits as driving at higher speeds increases drag and burns through fuel faster. It's a good rule to note that up to 30 mph per car only overcomes friction. Nearly all your fuel is burned merely moving along the surface. However, at above this speed, air resistance is the major factor. The faster you drive, the more air your vehicle must push out of the way. Think of it, you are spending money to push air out of the way when you drive. Drive a slower, in an appropriate manner to reduce fuel consumption. When you can, travel by train. It's by far the most efficient form of travel, but it's not always the cheapest. Use our links to get a good deal. The same advice goes for air travel. You can try to use various companies to lower your overall holiday costs. Some do an all-in-one service where travel and accommodation are connected. Again, we'll pop some links down below. Check them out as you smash the like button, and please subscribe to our channel. It really helps us provide this great content. Now let's look at saving money on holidays. Is it cheaper to travel abroad or stay within your own country? Traveling within the same nation can often be more cost-effective due to shorter distances and fewer expenses like flights. This largely depends on how big the nation you live in is. Clearly, if you live in Washington, D.C. or New York and holiday in LA or Florida, this is going to be different than taking a holiday in Gettysburg or Maine. Likewise, in the UK, local travel to Cornwall, UK from London is different than traveling to France, but not that much different due to the Channel Tunnel. However, keep in mind that international destinations can offer unique experiences and sometimes even lower prices, depending on the location and exchange rates. Accommodations can be a significant part of your travel expenses. Here are some tips to help you find affordable yet comfortable places to stay. Research and compare hotel prices, but also consider alternative options like Airbnb, bed and breakfast, or motels. Check user reviews, ratings, and pictures to ensure the quality matches your expectations. Use the links I mentioned previously to obtain better deals. To save money and make your travel more convenient, it's wise to minimize luggage and consider a few cost-cutting measures. Rather than packing excessive clothes, consider buying essentials abroad. This reduces luggage weight and allows for unique shopping experiences. Use Google Earth, for example, to find local clothing stores. Another major thing is to keep an eye on exchange rates when exchanging currencies. Small differences can add up during your trip. Often, people like to take holidays in foreign nations because their money buys a lot. This is fine, but remember to budget for it. It's easy when one of your currency equals 20,000 of theirs to get carried away. We must also consider the environmental impact of travel, especially air travel, and how it affects climate change. Flying has a significant carbon footprint. Consider offsetting your carbon emissions through reputable organizations or airlines. By offsetting carbon, you contribute to projects that reduce greenhouse gas emissions, helping to combat climate change and its associated costs. This might not save you money directly, but climate change affects all of us in terms of taxes. One of the most important matters to cover is travel insurance. It's often an expense afterwards we feel was wasted. Also, many travel companies offer some of it within their deals. This isn't always the case. First and foremost, consider trip cancellation coverage. Life's unpredictability sometimes gets in the way, and we wouldn't want you to lose all your prepaid expenses if something unexpected happens. Make sure your insurance covers trip cancellation due to illness, accidents, or unforeseen events. It provides peace of mind. Next up, medical coverage. Accidents can happen, and medical emergencies while traveling can be extremely costly. Ensure your travel insurance covers medical expenses, including hospitalization, emergency services, medical evacuation, and repatriation. Taking care of your health abroad should be stress-free. Then we need to think about those dreaded travel delays. Nobody wants them, but alas, they occur. Look for insurance that covers trip interruptions, delays, or missed connections due to weather conditions, natural disasters, or even airline mishaps. This coverage can aid with additional accommodation, meals, and transportation expenses. Lost baggage and thus baggage blues happen to the best of us. Choose an insurance plan that offers coverage for lost, stolen, or damaged luggage. It can be a lifesaver, helping you replace your essentials and clothing in case your baggage goes astray. Lastly, consider the importance of emergency assistance services. Whether you're in a remote location or need help finding a doctor abroad, having access to 24/7 multilingual support and assistance can make all the difference. So, picking an insurer with reliable emergency services is vital. So, before you embark on your next adventure, remember travel insurance is your safety net, ensuring you can explore the world worry-free. Stay safe, have fun, and make unforgettable memories. We've added a load of links here to help you choose the right kind of travel insurance. Make sure you think about all of these matters before you choose and seek professional advice. Better to be safe than sorry. Insurance is an expense we don't want to pay, but sadly it's worthwhile even if you don't use it, because life is uncertain. In conclusion, saving money while traveling is all about making informed choices regarding vehicles, driving style, accommodations, and understanding the impact of your actions on the environment. We hope this guide has provided you with valuable insights. Be sure to check the description below for helpful links related to the topics discussed today. Travel smart, use insurance services, save money, and remember, every decision can make a difference. Safe travels. Check out the links for great sources of information and deals. Please subscribe and smash the like button. Have a lovely vacation and hope to see you again in our next video coming soon.